Bubba Wallace wins, some playoff drivers have bad days and tighten up the cut lines, and some surprise performances from Talladega. All that and more coming up next. So first off, I've already made a video about it. If you want to see a more in-depth video about Bubba Wallace winning, it is actually, it should be the video previous to this. But Bubba Wallace wins. Big win for him. First win for him and 23-11. First win for Booty Barker in 18 years. That is 483 races since he has been to victory lane. And the first win for McDonald's as a primary sponsor in 28 years and I think 9,000 and some change days. So big win for them and that group. All right, like we said in the open, some playoff drivers had trouble, including Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch, who I predicted in the preview. This just isn't a good track for them, and it showed in the numbers, and it came to fruition in the race. But all the Hendrick drivers had trouble, actually, in this race. Chase Elliott didn't have trouble, but he had a bad finish. The highest finishing Hendrick driver was 18th. The rest of them got in wrecks. So what this did was tighten up the points. From 2nd to 9th is only 22 points, and nobody can go into the Roval feeling great. And from 7th to 10th is only 28 points. And what's interesting about that is tied is Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott at +8. And then behind them, I think, is Kevin Harvick, +8 or 9. I can't remember the exact number. But all those guys have some history. Last year, if you'll remember, Kevin Harvick tried to wreck Kyle Busch at Martinsville to get into the next round of the playoffs. Didn't work out for him. So there's some history there. And obviously, Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott have some sort of feud going on right now. So that could get really interesting at the actual cutoff line itself from, 9th up to 7th. That being said, 3 drivers are in basically a must-win situation, that being William Byron, Alex Bowman, and Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell, I think, is 40 or 50 points out. You're probably not going to make that up with stage wins and stuff like that at the Roval. So you're just going to have to flat out go out there and win the race. And then Bowman and Byron, they just got to win because mathematically they could do it, but it's just so unlikely. Basically, all 3 of those guys are in a must-win situation, so they have to go for it. All right, now on to a good race, bad race. Obviously, 23-11, Bubba Wallace, McDonald's, Booty Barker, all those guys had a good race, but it was also a good race for 4 drivers. Brad Keselowski had 2nd, Joey Logano had 3rd, and Kevin Harvick had 8th. That all really improved their position going into the next round of the playoffs. Gave them nobody has breathing room, but at least they're not at the deficits like a Byron, a Bell, or a Bowman. Also, shout out to Anthony Alfredo with his first top 10, I think, of the season, possibly his career, and Eric Jones also had a 9th. So shout out to those guys. Great performance from them. And in the Xfinity Series race and the Truck Series race, shout out to Tate Fogelman and Brandon Brown. Surprise winners, also first-time winners, and like I predicted, I said it would be a first-time winner, most likely, here at Talladega, and that proved to be true, just looking at the numbers. So congrats to those guys. Let me know what you think about the Truck Series finish there. A lot of people, Kyle Busch had some controversial comments to make about that. So let me know what you thought about that finish. Tate Fogelman is a hometown guy around here, so everybody around here is pretty excited about it, but let me know what you thought about the finish down into the comments. And let's go to bad race. Bad race, all the players, all the playoff drivers, bad race for them unless your name's Denny Hamlin. He is the only one that can feel safe going into the Roval. So if you're a playoff driver, even though you might have given yourself some breathing room with a good finish, still a bad race for you because nobody's safe going into the Roval. All right, that is all I've got for you today on the recap / Tier 2 Tuesday. And if you like the content, please subscribe down below. It helps out the channel a whole lot, and I really do appreciate it. And if you got a comment, leave it down in the comment section. I love to read the comments. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.